Hey guys, it's Andrew at FloryPB, and Happy New Year. This is going to be a hopefully quick video on upcoming products, what we're trying to do this year. I want to talk about kind of everything that we're doing. Simplest things first are the UL boards. I've had people asking me for them. I'm working on them. I'm trying to make a new one that I didn't love how the first one went, the first 10 I sold. So I'm trying to make a new one that I'm more happy with and you guys will be more happy with as well. But that takes time. This is a prototype. This is not right yet. 2K2 Intimidators. This one is ready to go basically. I am working on all the stuff to get 2K2 boards for everybody, for the masses. Working on getting everything together for these, getting them packaged up, getting the videos made. I have a video separately about 2K2 boards and then coming out. So 2K2 stuff is coming very soon. That's the first product to launch specifically in 2024 is going to be 2K2 stuff. With 2K2 stuff, we have another industry I'm trying to help is shockers. We're going to try to make a shocker board. I got some things in the works on this. We're a little behind on it, but that's one of the goals this year is to get some smart parts boards made. Not just shocker boards, but also impulses. I want to get shockers and impulses, at least the SFTs and NXTs and imps. I want to get boards for both of these markers, and that is on the docket for 2024, is getting those together. Additionally to those, 2K2 stuff and smart parts stuff. I'm, getting a little older in my life, but I want to try DP. So I picked up a couple DPs for real cheap. And then a frame for a third DP, because apparently every DP is different, and they changed a lot every time that they do something. But, God, they look better than they feel. But regardless, these, we're going to try to make some products for DP. I know a couple people have reached out to me saying that they are out of support for boards. They don't have boards, and they're looking for boards. So this is a Threshold. This is an FS7. And this is another Fusion, which has a different trigger frame than the FS7, unfortunately. But we'll deal with that. Let me know, DP guys, everyone that's been familiar with DP, because I'm not a DP guy myself. I'm a little too old, and this came out a little bit, younger than me. So let me know if there's other frames I'm supposed to be looking at with this. I know there's G80 different markers that have a G in them, and I'm not sure what any of those mean. So DP stuff, I am looking into it. We will start doing it. This one I got for super cheap because the board is blown on it. This one was a little more money, but again, I do remember the Threshold. That was kind of cool when it came out. This one I don't remember. It looks like a damn ego, except it's a except it's a phaser. Regardless of that, DP stuff, it is coming. That is the plans and goals for this year. For new boards. These are the markers I'm focusing on trying to get boards made for. Stack the pile up high. And the last one, the elephant in the room. Yeah. Hold on a second. Last prototype is autocockers. I'm trying to make E-blade boards, but not just E-blade boards that are still compatible DM4 chips. And the magic of that's going to be there's going to be another chip soldered onto the back. That chip is going to control basically what the DM4 chip sees for the eye, and it's going to control the second solenoid with the eye. So it's going to use the eye to control the cocking solenoid, and it's going to tell the DM4 board when there's a ball in breach, so it can shoot the first solenoid and do the actual trigger setup and do the programming, and all that stuff is going to be through the DM4 board. And then the cocker-specific timer is going to be the third button dealing with the secondary chip. And the idea behind this is it's going to be a way where you can use any DM4 chip in an autococker for the end of time. That's the goal, and try for that. I just have die eyes on this right now. I got to switch over to cocker eyes. I'm just set up as pure prototyping this right now, but yeah, that is in the future. It's the way we're trying to go. It's the plan to put autocockers on the same path as all the other markers can be. So you can replace the chips and you still have all the firing modes and everything that you're going to need. And it's autococker specific then. at that point. But that's a lofty ambition, but it's one of the ambitions for this year, is to get these knocked out and get these going too. With that, it sounds a little crazy to say it, but I do feel a little burnt out on making boards. I've soldered 300, 400 micro switches on stuff this year, and I'm a little burnt out soldering stuff on boards and doing this little work. But I know it has to go on, and I'm interested in getting products out for all of these markers, which it's a lot of markers, but one's done, one's half done. The other one will be very similar to it once it's done. The other three hopefully are basically the same. It's just a little bit reconfiguration on stuff. And then this one. So it's only like 4-ish markers that I'm trying to get products out for, so that's not too bad. I'm trying to continuously improve on what I'm already making and just working from there, trying to make it better. With that, I am pushing a little more back into hard parts and some other important things like seals. Seals are big, especially custom seals. Like, can I get you open? Like this seal in an Angel. That seal is getting very hard to get because it's custom. I picked up for almost a song a very nice, it's called a Form 3. It's a laser-based SLA style printer, which can do very detailed work on urethanes and silicones. So I can 3D print new seals like this. That's kind of my goal this year, is to get that up and running and get new seals made for that. Additionally to that, I picked up I actually converted one of my old 3D printers into a laser cutter. And my idea for that is to start making new gaskets for stuff. Primarily solenoid gaskets for Angels, LCDs, IR3s, 04 speeds. Making some solenoid gaskets so it's not getting to... It's getting to the point where this stuff is sort of unobtainium, and the prices is sneaking up for stuff that shouldn't cost a lot of money. So my goal would be to start making some gaskets for stuff like that. Other things are going to be done with it too, but I can use it to make gaskets and other gaskets for other markers too. I can't even think of some of them off the top of my head, but even this material. This is 95 durometer urethane, which is going to be a really good reg seat material for certain regulators, like dye regulators, stuff like that. I can laser cut this, and that's kind of on my goals and on my plans. On top of that, I am still pushing forward with getting my CNC lathe back up and running, and I have some hard parts I want to make with that, some regulator stuff specifically I'm looking to make. So I am pushing back towards hard parts, which is kind of what I used to do anyway, back when I started dicking around making paintball stuff. I made hard parts for like Phantoms and other pump guns, really. And none of this electric stuff was just kind of a thought, and I just wanted to see how far I could take it. And, you know, it's going well. I want to continue to do it and keep pushing that way, but I am interested in expanding what I'm doing and going back to a little bit of hard part stuff and seals and some other hard to get stuff. Find good solutions for that is cost effective and is going to keep a good supply of parts that are hard to find at this point. Ball detents, custom ball detents for Intimidators, because I hate Intimidator detents, but there's a better way to make them in my opinion. Matrix ball detents, like that's another thing that there's room for improvement to make a high quality part with those that's going to be cheap to make, easy to produce, and I can sell them to you guys for a good, a fair, low price, and we're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna inflate everything on each other because there's just no product available for it. But yeah, that is where I'm pushing for this year. Obviously, it's a lofty ambitions, and it's January, so it's the time to put lofty ambitions out for yourself on this. But look for some of these products to start going and start hitting as the year goes, and I'll show you guys through the process of building up the machinery and cutting everything and doing everything as well. But this is kind of the plan and kind of where I want to push this company. It is a company, but this side project I've been doing, it's like, this has been great. I love doing this. It's been a great last 2 years doing this, and I'm just interested in doing more, in changing stuff up and doing stuff a little cooler, try to do a little more That's kind of my goal, is just keep doing more cool shit and put it on the internet, basically. But yeah, thank you guys, everyone that supported me so far. Thank you. I look forward to dealing with you guys in the new year as well. This is Andrew at FloryPB. This is a FloryPB. This is a sneak peek of where my mind is and what I'm trying to do in my spare time. Thank you guys.